Good evening. My name is James Melton, and I'm running for City Council. I was out at a function a few days ago, and they said, Jim, I heard you're running for politics. Is that true? And then I said, yes and no. Oh, you said you're like a politician. You said you're like a politician. You said you're like a politician. I said, maybe, but I say that because yes, technically I'm running for politics. The no will be based upon we're not doing politics like that no more. That's it. Technically, yeah, I'm running, but I actually want to help people because there's some good news that our government can do for us. And why not be the bearer of all that good news? Why not? There's some good things our government can do. There's some good things they can do. But I don't want to tell my hand. Gotta kind of keep everything close to the chest. But then one of the critics said to me, they said, but James, you're not polished like the other politicians. You don't talk like the king. You don't speak the king's language. So you're right. You caught me. I spent some time down in Princeton. I worked there like 2 years, maybe a little more. Once you're part of the Princeton family, you're part of the family. Part of the family. What I learned was you don't have to talk the king's language. No, yeah, you don't have to. Just be regular, man. Just talk regular, as long as it's sincere. That's why I'm running for office. I didn't think I had it. I didn't think I had it in me. I didn't think I had it in me. I did not think I had it in me. My friend, my best friend always had faith in me. You could do it. You could do it. He got me the job at Princeton. My best friend got me the job at Princeton. And it was fantastic. So I learned about the English, the King's language. That's why I went for politics. That don't make no sense. Make sense what you're trying to say. Of course I will. That's my specialty. Let's say that I was a Gavin Newsom. To me, I think he's probably the most polished politician. One of the most. Then you had Obama. Sean. He changed the game. In politics, how he moved. Changed the game. How he helps me. And Gavin helped me. He helped me with this stuff. He helped me a lot. How to how to maybe interact with people. I guess so. Something like that. I don't want to read too much into it, but you get these guys. That is, they just so smooth. You know what I mean? You must, and you will sit at the edge of your seat to hear them boys speak, for sure. For sure. Guys sharp. But what I learned was down in Princeton was this: it don't matter what you say, as long as you don't lie. Yo, it don't matter what you do, as long as you don't steal, huh? Think of these guys got this fantastic way of speaking. They're like, dang, I can write that down. Oh, let me videotape that. Show. This guy's fantastic. I'll never lie about that. However, you got this fantastic way of speaking, and you're stealing. Oh, you're lying. You're hurting people. They're supposed to be in your custody. I know about the guys working in prison. When somebody in your custody, man, you gotta take care of them guys. You know they're wrong. Whatever they do, they're in your custody. You gotta take 1,000% good care of them. So you can speak the king's language all day, every day. Like, damn, that guy sounds nice. Like, dang, cease. He must have a lot of girlfriends in high school. Like, man, this guy is sharp, man. He's nice. You know what I mean? This guy is nice. But if you can speak that well, and I guess manipulate people in such a way, I guess, something like that. Why not use that power for good? That's what they got to worry about. But my thing is, the King's language is based upon telling the truth. Y'all, that's the cheat code. And what I realize is that, and I say this in the most loving way, that's the truth. There's always room, believe it or not. There's always room. I say it as it's a double room. There's always room for an honest politician. There's rooms that's empty that need some honest politicians in them. That's what I've seen so far. I'm the newest guy. I'm running for city council. I'm the smallest low level. I'm just above a block cap. I'm just a baby. Just a baby, man. Just about one step, maybe a half step. Only reason why I'm higher than a block captain is because they pay me $70 a week. That's it. So I get $70 a week. So I'm not going to get paid no $70 a week and then steal from people. I'm not doing that. I will not take a job. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to take no job that I'm going to steal from my neighbor. I'm not doing that. I didn't do that as a cop. I didn't do that in corrections. I didn't do it when I was a drill sergeant. I didn't do it when I was in the Navy. I came from a poor city. And they said that. I didn't say that. They said I come from a poor city. History of the country. It was Camden. Not only was the poor, like I remember one of some, like not only was the poorest city, it was the most violent. It was always like a lot of stuff happening there. It was the poorest and the most violent. And because it consequently, how would you say it? I was a cop there. You know what I mean? I was a cop there. And I would never take my authority and abuse it. I wouldn't even use abusive language. I wouldn't harm nobody. I wouldn't even, let me rephrase that. I wouldn't even raise my voice. I don't abusive language. I would like abusive language as a cop. That's like a level of force. That's like power. That's like a second level of force. Your first level of force in police work is your parents. That's it. The first level, and nobody tell you this. The first level in force, the first level of force as a cop is your appearance. That's it. That's all I need. That was plenty for me. Then the second level of force is voice command. That's it. One level of force is you see the cop. Oh, that's a cop. Run. Or stay still and wave to this guy. Third level of force is appearance. I'm here now. And then the second one would be voice. And that was it. They're like, damn, why you got so much dust on your gun, James? You know what I mean? Listen, I never y'all just talk, man. Appearance. Look sharp, tall, sharp. And be nice. It's a layup. That's a layup. So my thing is, it don't matter these guys, man, so polished, man. It don't matter. Don't matter, man. Don't mean nothing because if you polish and you lying at the same time, you know what I mean? If you polish and you lying and stealing from poor people, lying and stealing from old people, come on, man. So after a while, people are like, I don't give a damn that guy talk the English language like that. I want somebody that's real. That's what I noticed, man, walking the trail. What I noticed walking on the campaign trail is that the residents in our community, they want somebody that's real. Like at some point, man, you actually got to kind of help the people, man. At some point in human history, at some point in governmental history, that help people. The good news is that there's been people in our government that did good things. And there's going to be more people. There'll be more. Because the rooms are empty for them. You know? The rooms are empty, man. Everybody's waiting on an honest politician. I know that because I was a cop. Everybody love an honest cop, man. Everybody love them, man. Because you're fair. And nobody talks about that. And we should talk about that more. I mean, good police work. What's wrong with that? Most cops are good. Most. Like 99, 98%. They good, they nice, man. But what happened? Those 2%, man, sets you on fire. Those 2%, man, make 98 look bad. You know what I mean? But most of them are good. And you don't need a lot of cops to, you don't need a lot of cops like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like that, but you don't need a lot of cops to be bad, to make the whole basket look bad. But most cops are good. And I always support them. I mean, have a great day. And I know I spoke too much. I might have cut this up in a couple of videos. Have a great day. God bless you. Thank you. And like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much.